Hello, my name is Drew, and I want to welcome you back once again to my channel. Fragrance we're going to talk about today is CEDRAT BOISE. Make sure we got it, folks, here from Mancera. As usual, we're going to do a deep dive and or first impression into the fragrance right after the intro. Welcome back. I want to thank you again for dropping by my channel, and I hope to see you again in future episodes to come. And if you find any value in the information offered, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hit that like button so that the algorithm will push the video out and so that you don't miss any future episodes. Let's talk about it. Now, I realize this is an oldie but goodie. This has been around for quite a while, but I want to get it on my channel, give you my impressions of this particular fragrance. I know it's gotten real high marks across YouTube over the years and whatnot, so let's talk about it. It says the main accords are woodsy, fruity, citrus, powdery, leather, sweet, warm, aromatic, vanilla, and aromatic. This particular fragrance costs, let's look at the price of it. Joma Shop has a 4-ounce bottle. It's going to be about $79. That sounds about right. And let's look at the notes on it. The top notes are Sicilian lemon, black currant, bergamot, spicy notes. The mid notes are fruity, chili, and then it's got like a watery jasmine type deal. And then for the base, as it dries down, you got cedar, leather, sandalwood, vanilla, white musk, and moss. Let's see what's going on, what they got to say about it. It is a unisex fragrance. It was launched in 2011. Then it goes into the nose behind it, and then it just goes into the top notes, mid notes, and the dry down. Let's see what people got to say about it. The prose says mixed fruits with a luxurious leather note. Citrus accords sweet with a background of subtle wood, complex and rich. Great performance. It says similar to Aventus, but stands firmly as a unique fragrance. And then this particular one says one of the best frags made. Cons say some people disagree on the Aventus comparison. Let's see, it said the performance may vary depending on the batch and personal perception. And the initial blast fades away quickly. And some people say it's too synthetic and it's not enough like Creed Aventus DNA, like some people expected. I don't care nothing about that. What I do care about is how does it smell when I wear it? So let's go ahead and get it opened up and see what's what. Let's get it sprayed. And like I always say, I understand this particular fragrance has been around. A lot of people already know about it, but I want to bring it to my channel also to give you my particular impressions. They may or may not be what everybody else is, but as you can see, it got a little work. So let's go ahead and get it sprayed and see what's going on with it. Let's see here. This paper going. That's a good atomizer. Like I said, just a regular glass bottle with a semi-magnetic top. It's got a little, it's got a little locking going on. Semi-magnetic, that's all this is. Let's give it a quick second so we can see what's going on. Actually, it's kicking up already. This particular one, I think this is the fragrance that put Mancera on the map, if I'm not mistaken, because this one here, this is another winner. That's Sicilian and orange, black currant, bergamot with a little spice kicking up right off the top, just as crisp and clean as you want. It has some thickness, but this one right here just comes out to just nice and smooth and well blended. I'm gonna tell you right now, this right here, this is a winner. Be honest with me, it smells like it has saffron in it. And as you know, that's one of my favorite notes. Yeah, this right here is a winner. As you can see, I put some use on it. Now, as it, like I said, as it's kind of maturing or whatnot, you do get your fruity notes. Excuse me. Get your patchouli. Oh yeah. And it also has some depth. It has a base to it also. That cedar, got that cedar, a little bit of leather in the background or whatnot. Just doing this thing, got a little bit of must that you could pick it up. But it still has a creamy type of deal that comes off of it. It's like the citrus is mixed in with the vanilla or whatnot with a little bit of musk. And then on the back to kind of push it up to give it some girth. You get that citrus, you get that sandalwood type of deal, that leather sandalwood cedar. But that's more in the back. This is more of a creamy, citrusy type fragrance. For me, this right here is signature scent worthy. This is something that I think it has enough girth, right, really, that you could wear it year round. I'm be honest with you. I think it'll really shine though in the spring and fall. If you go light on it, you could wear this in the summer. Maybe 2 or 3 sprays or whatnot, couple in the back, maybe one in the front. But this one right here though, it has some girth. It's not overbearing unless you overspray it. But I don't think that you're gonna offend anybody with this. This particular scent on me, I've worn it quite a few times. This is a 7-8 hour beast right here. This one is gonna stick around. I don't know what it is, how they did it, but this particular one is gonna stick around. It's not gonna just fade away in a couple of hours. This is 6 to 8, maybe even longer, that you're gonna still smell this, especially if you're perspiring or whatnot. It's just gonna keep on working its magic. It just comes out so creamy and citry or whatnot. They did a heck of a job on this. Oh my God. That lemon, bergamot, and that black currant is just working with that vanilla, just, oh my God. And it's just nice and fruity. But not feminine. This particular one is a unisex fragrance. Anybody could wear this. I think it leans more male on this one. But this one, this is a winner. This is probably one of my favorites of the Manceras. Now, I do have quite a few others that we're going to go over at a later date. But even though I know most of the people out there are already familiar with this particular fragrance, I want to give you my take. It's every bit as good as everybody says about it. This particular one, putting on a clean body, which is something I always try to reiterate.
The soap and water take care of all of that, so keep your ass clean.
This particular, I think anybody could pull this off. This right here could be 2 or 3 sprays as a gym scent, 5 or 6 sprays as someone, as a night out or whatnot, with your significant other or whatnot, and it's gonna last. And, in the summertime, like I said, you back it down a little bit, maybe 3 sprays, and you're still gonna be smelling fresh. I'm telling you right now. But this particular one lasts, I said 6 to 8. This is a 8-hour plus. Let me go and give it this prop. This particular one's gonna last. Now, like I always say, I do keep decants with me. This is one I don't remember having to ever really have to spritz up, because by the time it starts dying off, I'm back at the house. It's late night and I can still smell it. This particular one does not go away. It has a thickness on the back, but not clawing. I just think they did an excellent job the way they blended that lemon, creamy, bergamot type deal, and then mixed that fruit in it with that black currant and give it just enough cedar leather for the background to basically give it some girth with a little bit of musk and whatnot riding it back. It has a little bit of moss to it. It's like you can sell it's moss because it reminds me of something that on the side of a tree that you would smell if you were out in the middle of the forest or whatnot, and you were walking and you get just a little hint in the air of something fresh. But it's just enough to make this particular fragrance smooth. But this is more of a creamy, citry type fragrance. And it is definitely a beast on the skin. I've had this for the last 2 or 3 years, and I wear mine. This particular one, though, it's got a lot in it because you don't have to re-up. Once you put it on, in the spring and fall, I go kind of heavy, 5 or 6 sprays, like I said, and give it about 10 or 15 minutes to kind of settle into itself and then go on about your day. Now, this particular one, I wouldn't overspray it. I wouldn't suggest it because you'll become nose blind to it. I've had that happen to me a couple of times where I thought it had died off, and then all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, it just comes back with a veg. It's still there. Or, I've had somebody compliment this particular one also, where I thought, it was 8 hours gone. I thought it was going away. I'd ran my errands or whatnot, went to visit, went to sit down on the couch, whatnot, kind of cooled down. And then all of a sudden the fragrance just came back. That's what this particular one is. It's creamy, citry type of fragrance. We're going to wrap it up. I don't want the video to get too long. We all familiar with CEDRAT BOISE, but I'll see you at the next one.